Hello everyone, today it's time for a new video and another LED lantern in front of us. Sorry for all of the recent LED content on the channel, that will hopefully change soon. As you can see, we have a water damaged lantern in front of us. And we're going to repair this one today, give it a clean, install new internals, and then hopefully we'll have a good LED lantern to use for projects again. How actually water got into this lantern, I have no idea. I really don't understand how this happened. There's no holes in this lantern, there's like nothing that could cause water to come in it. It's like not different than any other Lumi Street lantern, but for some reason water piled up in this thing quite badly. Let's actually take a look at the state that the LEDs are in here. Not that I expect that we can repair it. The LEDs are definitely beyond repair. There's nothing that could save these. But I mean, that's fine. We have new ones, and these were cold white LEDs. Now of course we're going to install warm white LEDs. Let's try to... We can just cut the wires there. I have new wiring and everything. Because you don't want it still to look like a water damaged street light. Electronics and water is always a great combination. Let's actually go to the other side of the lantern here, so we can get access to the driver, which actually, whenever I removed the lantern, the driver was still completely... I mean, it probably broke because of the LEDs, but I mean, there was no real water damage in that part of the lantern. We definitely are going to install a new driver. Like, I don't think this driver still works. So there's a lot of wires going to the driver here, which is something we're going to simplify anyway. Like, I don't want overly complex LED lanterns. We just want it to work, and that's it. So this is all of the electronics gone. We can throw those in the garbage. These are the new LEDs. Philips now uses pretty much in most lanterns these type of LEDs. This is 10 LED warm white, so that's what we like here. And also a new lens, which has different optics, but that's all fine. So we're first going to install all of the LEDs and everything in here. These are new wires as well, so you can't really tell this thing used to be water damaged. Let's see where the screws are. Right here. Yeah, I really like the fact that they use these universal LED lights, so we can actually fix it easily ourselves. This humid piece of glass is definitely in need of some cleaning. First we are going to install the rubber strip. So that might have been why this lantern got water inside, because it wasn't installed properly or something. Still kind of clueless. But we now have cleaned it, so it should prevent water from going in again. So this is looking like new. This part is completely refurbished. You can't even recognize that it was water damage, so that's great. Now we're going to do the electronics inside of the lantern. The only driver I actually have at the moment is a 22 watt driver, but I'm guessing that will just work because it's only 10 LEDs. Then we have the exact same driver, which always looks better. Let's see if we can make the wiring look somewhat tolerable. So, like this. All right. That's the wiring to the LEDs done. And then here we actually have some lengthy wiring we can use to feed the driver electricity. So these are just long enough. Let's see. Like this. The face. I usually repair them like this. And then the other wire. And then we have repaired the lantern itself. It's really as easy as this. Now it's time to add some wiring onto this thing so we can actually test it. Here I have the wiring they usually use for these. Right here. We actually want it to be quite lengthy, like this. So let's connect it like this. Strip the wires a little bit too long, to be fair. And then the ground. Like this. Alright, so it's I cleaned it a little bit. It looks like new again. Also fixed the grip screws here because they were kind of rotten. So it all feels and looks at least somewhat new. Most important part though, will it work? Because I mean, you can kind of fix an LED lantern like this, but if it doesn't work, then why bother? And it does nothing. So there's something still wrong. Alright, good news. Managed to fix this one here. So they used, or I'm used to using the black wire and red wire as the plus and minus to the LEDs, but that wasn't the case here. They used the black and white one. So that's why it didn't work. And now it should work. Which it does, so we managed to fix it. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a nice day and I'll see you in the next video.